Well, hello there. Welcome once again to the basement. The end of the week has come. And holy shiznits, what a week it was, at least for Marvel. We got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. I hope y'all are ready. There's much to discuss, much to speculate on. And a little bit to shit on. We all know what I'm talking about. We'll get there. But in the meantime, our weekly reward is about to happen. The reward of nerdy talk on a Saturday night. So, sit back, relax, grab something to sip on, or light something to smoke on, and or hit the like button, damn it, and get ready. Because this, yes, is your Saturday Night Chill. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the basement. Welcome. There we go, to the Saturday Night Chill. Now, there's a name I have not seen in a fucking minute. Is this Terrence Raymond Gould? Formerly of Flint? Sorry for the extra long intro tonight. I'm running a little bit behind. Or I was. Well, kind of still am. Oopsie. That way. There we go. How was everybody's week? Holy shit, bro. How have you been? Hey, Sci-Fi Quest. How are you tonight, man? Hi, Malice. Cats. Damn, dude. How the fuck have you been down there in Flirred, Mr. Gould? How was your week, Quest? How was everybody's week? Whether you're lurking live in the comments. Hey, David. How are you tonight, good sir? How's life in the UK been for you lately? Bro, what the hell are you doing? Are you straight up coming after my fucking hoodie strings right now, dude? Ugh. Doing great? Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. What do we got? I'm doing all right today. A little bit better than I've been. See, that was outside my nose still, so don't say shit. Wow. Do. But yeah, where the hell was I? Oh, yeah. Whether you are live or watching on the replay, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it much, much, much. Obviously, if you're here live, I just appreciate you being here. But you know, feel free. Jesus, fuck. Feel free to just say hello, because the more comments I get, the more YouTube loves me. And I need YouTube to love me. So, hit the like button, drop comments on the replay, play in the chat if you're here live, all that good shit. Share all the videos and streams, you know. I'm only 33 away from 200 at this point, people. And I'm ready to have another celebration stream. So, help me out. What's up, Brooke? What's up, RB? Goddamn. Just got home. Oh, God, you went to see Madam Web. Kind of wish it came out on streaming. Or kind of wish you waited till it came out on streaming. That's one of the nicer things I've actually heard said about that movie. And we'll get to that shit, too. Oh, yeah. No, I was running a little bit behind, David, so I didn't even get the stream scheduled till, like, half an hour ago. So you wouldn't have even have gotten... I scheduled it too late for even the half hour till the thing comes out, notification to go out. So, like, I scheduled it 20 minutes before I was supposed to start. So... You don't feel like the film is meant for the big screen? What about like premium streaming, or should have just been on like Peacock? You heard Madam Web was a turd? Dude, I have yet to find one positive review. And I've looked. Like, we'll get into it. We're just gonna chill here for a minute and have a little chit chat. I mean, I'm planning on starting with Madam Web, but I'm not ready yet. So there. Cat, what the bloody hell? Brooke says probably should have just been on Peacock. The story wasn't super original. Feel like people only wanted to see it because Sydney Sweeney is in it. Well, I mean, if you Google the appropriate visual material, you'll understand why. I'll put it that way. Sci-Fi Quest says there's one positive for Madam Web. I'm not fully on the piss tonight. I have 2 drinks per stream. That's it. Just that. Just the 2. A lot of great videos out there trashing it. Oh my god, I saw a couple hysterical review videos. I'm sure there's videos on every platform trashing that motherfucker. The TwitX, the Instagram, the TikTok. Another extension of the MCU. Well, that's not a term I roll with. I mean, basically all of that comes down to just shit writing choices. Honestly. Like, whatever the reason, not paying attention to the story above all else is just a flat out writing mistake, so. That's how we roll with that schism up in here. Not that he doesn't mention the size of said drink. It's just this little JD Rock cup. See, it's not that big. Ah, fuck it. Someone type it. Y'all are slow on that one. I already would have had the that's what she said in the chat. Fucking slackers. Fucking slackers. But I love you. And besides, it's not like I'm not well known for being the first one to get that shit in other people's chats. So. Oh, wow. You guys are just on fire tonight with that shit. Quest. Like I've said before, we don't play like that shit in here. At least not when it's obviously in an insulting manner. Goddamn, I need my new glasses. Marvel has so much, according to Ray says, Marvel has so much excellent existing content. This is true. It's frustrating how often they just have to inject their own creativeness into it. Yeah, I dead ass agree with that one. There's a right way and a wrong way to do stuff, and Disney's been doing it wrong. Look at the Spider-Verse movies. Those movies are well received by practically everybody. And there's plenty of woke shit in it. I mean, I move in the circles where I would have seen the whininess about that shit if people wanted to get on it. And that didn't happen. So, like everything in this world, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Across the Spider-Verse movies did it right. Disney been doing it wrong. Madam Web felt kind of longer than it actually was, to be honest. Well, that's a classic symptom of poopy movie. Oh yeah, no. She-Hulk was... I didn't hate it, but it was not a good show either. Especially that finale. Like, what in the ever fuck was that? Talk about failing at doing meta. Like, holy shit. That was just redonkulous. Of course it's just Disney doing it wrong, Quest. Unless you mean Disney's not the only company. I mean, I'll agree with you that Disney's probably not the only company, but it's mostly the only one we care about because it's got our two favorite nerdy IPs in it right now, which is Marvel and Lucasfilm. What's up, Alan? How are you tonight, mine? Really think Netflix has done more justice to Marvel than anything Disney has had their grubby mitts on? No. Infinity Saga, which it did have its ups and downs, but Disney owned Marvel for, what, 2/3 of it. Bought them in 2012. And the Infinity Saga went to 2019, started in 2008. So, yeah, you can't really go that far with it. Not anything. Phase 4 and 5 for sure, though. Good so far, Alan. Good to see it. Brooke says Netflix Marvel stuff is underrated. By some people, for sure. Not by this person. This person loved... Okay, I love most of it. Iron Fist was weak as fuck, and The Defenders was just okay. Iron Fist could have been better? Yeah. Iron Fist could have been much better. Did they squeeze a second season out of that show? I can't even remember. Someone help me out with that shit. Please and thank you. Yeah, but where to go? Oh, I need my mouse. Dude, is it this one? Yes. Actually, first things first. All right. They did indeed squeeze a second season out of that? Holy shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did, because the first season... Motherfucker. Hold on. Sorry about that. I dropped something. The fuck was I saying? Yeah, we only give mild props to the House of Mouse for the Infinity Saga. Most of it was written and storyboarded pre-Mickey Rat. I would say most of Phase 2 probably was. Marvel The Marvel method of making movies is take a script. Actually, here's how they do it. They plan out all the action scenes first. And then they give the action scenes to scriptwriter or writers and say, here's what we want in the movie story-wise. Fit it around this shit. Netflix had the best on-screen Punisher by far. Oh, yeah. John Bernthal's the fucking shit. I love John Bernthal Punisher. For sure. But yeah, so they plot out the action scenes and get that shit done first. Then they give those to a writer and be like, here, build this story around it. And it has to connect to this other shit in this way. So they get that script. Then they start shooting. Then they do dailies. Then they shoot more. Then they do more dailies. Then they shoot more. Then they do more dailies. Then they put all the dailies together, and then they go to their famous fix it in post. So, trust me, Marvel does not plan. Marvel might have PowerPoints planned out well in advance, but the actual physical part of how they're going to do shit, not so much. At least not lately. Of course, we've seen how well that worked in phases 4 and 5, so they're going to change, hopefully. But yeah, that's the Marvel Studios method of making movies. They may have ideas far in advance, but the practical execution of such is generally done a fair chunk of it last minute. Like they were literally writing Iron Man as they were shooting it. I know that was pre-Disney, but still. It's, still Marvel Studios. Like they were literally writing Iron Man as they were shooting it. Jon Favreau was. So. Oh, God. I need to use my phone again. Don't forget the overarching story was planned out as early as OG Iron Man. Well, yeah. Like I said, their PowerPoints were planned out. How they were going to get there was not. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Feige had, like I said, well, Infinity Saga took like 10 years. I'm sure Feige had an overall 10-year plan, like probably 2 years before Iron Man even got made. But he did not have how it was going to be executed planned out until much closer to each project. What's up, Rob? Iron Man, my favorite of the Marvel movies, says Sci-Fi Quest. It's up there for me. Is it in my top 5? I'd have to go back and watch my own fucking video on that just to remember. I'm pretty sure Iron Man's in my top 5. Pretty sure. Because Winter Soldier, Infinity War are my top 2. Iron Man might be 3. It might be 4. I can't remember for sure, but it's up there. Iron Man is magnificent. It is absolutely magnificent. Been painting those damn shelves we built for the kids. Well, if you don't build the shelves, you don't have to paint them. So you kind of ask for it. You wish they would have kept Krasinski as Reed Richards? I thought he was pretty all right before Wanda turned him into spaghetti. I have been a Pedro Pascal fan since I watched Narcos on Netflix. So I'm not worried about Pedro. He's got the chops to do it. Brooke says, yeah, I say Winter Soldier is arguably my favorite MCU film. Such a classic. Yes, it is. Well, it's like literally the perfect mix. They've got the absolute perfect proportions in the Marvel mix that they have in the movies with story and its twists, action, and humor. Like, overdoing the humor has been a massive flaw in Marvel lately, but they had just the right amount in Winter Soldier. The action scenes were awesome and well done and well choreographed. The story flowed nicely. They had the appropriate. It had the nice big Hydra twist and just fucking great. Pascal is damn good. Yeah. Where are all the Madam Web fans at? Hey, Lotus, how are you, man? They're not on the internet because I looked and I didn't find any. So, but yeah, Marvel had a massive week this week, and it began with the Super Bowl. Winter Soldier was the best Cap film. Infinity War was my favorite MCU movie by far. See, it's definitely the best Cap film, but that's my top MCU film for me. But I definitely, I ain't gonna try and argue anyone off the Infinity War hill for top MCU movie at all, because it's right fucking there. Isn't the Madam Web film not doing well in the box office? It took it 6 days to get to $6 million. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. That's its 6-day projection. It hasn't been out 6 days yet. They're in the comic store bitching about the movie. What's up, Prez? What up? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Rob. That doesn't surprise me at all. All right, we're going to get off Madam Web for a second. I'm still holding out hope that someone will unfuck Ghost Rider in my lifetime. Yes. Did you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider they did in that was actually pretty dope. Even if you don't want to watch the whole show, like, get on the D+, or, you know, sail the 7 seas or whatever you do. And just watch the Ghost Rider episodes. It's Robbie Reyes as the Ghost Rider, and it's dope. Brooke says, yeah, with the Captain America Winter Soldier film, I just love the action scenes, especially in the beginning of the film. Yeah. Madam Web fans be gone like Dakota's reps. Yeah. Yeah, she canned those motherfuckers after that movie. All right. So, the week started off with dopeness in the Super Bowl. Let's pause this here, Musica. Shut your cake hole. Oh, hold on. Boop. What the fuck just happened there? No, that's not what I want. Go back. There we go. No, get. Pause. Back to the beginning. Boing! We got this. We got the trailer. Oh, it's pretty cool, but Johnny Blaze will always be the Ghost. Yeah, that's for sure. But we got our first full trailer, even though I don't know why they call it a teaser. It's fucking 2 minutes long. These actors need to understand the characters before. Nice queen making these roles. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so you know what? We're going to have a little fun. We're going to mess with this trailer. We're going to go through it a little bit because it won't take that long because I'm nowhere near as good at breaking shit down as other people. But obviously it's Wade's birthday with a nice friend group photo. Oh shit, I'm going to need to turn that up.
Yeah. All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy.
That wig is
That is
killing
because
me.
of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
So obviously he went and brought everyone back when he was fucking around with the Cable's time device at the end of Deadpool Tizu. Dakota you mean Johnson likely didn't research the comics? Yeah, no. I don't think she researched a damn thing. Matter of fact, I'm like 95% sure she thought she was in an MCU movie, which is why she fired her agents for not making that clear to her that she was... that Sony Marvel is not Marvel Studios with Kevin Feige MCU Marvel. Oh, Queen was playing in the background. Cool. Hope to see Daniel Radcliffe Wolverine. Well, funny you should bring that up. We'll be getting to there's part of this trailer that actually is valid for that. So
Make a wish, buddy.
oh, Morena Baccarin.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Oh, this is what I was hoping to see. Shit like this line right here. I love this shit. So, you know, I've heard people say that might have been a different TVA agent at the end of, or that yanked him backwards through the door, but the other guys were not running. Like, they weren't expecting that. So, I feel that was just a strategic maneuver.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you?
Ryan Reynolds' delivery is perfect. It's like, I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Just drops that in real quick and then moves on. It's awesome. Dr. Doom Easter egg. Well, yes.
Why am I here?
Walk with me.
Does that dude not have, like, the epitome of, you know, like, executive English voice? Like, with the, walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me.
Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
So, you know, this is dope. Age of Ultron, Ragnarok.
I smell.
And, of course, he's saluting Captain America because Deadpool is well known to have Captain America as his favorite Avenger. Kind of has Agent Smith vibes. A little bit, yeah. Doesn't speak quite as slowly, but the low timbre to the voice with, like, you know, the natural resonance. Like, what is that fucker's name? Anyway, the dude that plays Smith and Elrond and whatever. Like, they both have that natural deep timbre to their voices, which is fucking dope, and I am quite jealous. Like James Earl Jones, he's got that super deep timbre. Boo on Cap. Fuck you, Rob. Although I would love it if between now and Secret Wars, as a multiversal story, they do Hydra Cap or the Nomad. It's got to be one of those two for me.
What you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic.
All right. Yeah, Hugo Weaving. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Yes, Hugo Weaving. Team Tony. Oh, you talking for Civil War? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so some people like to think that this is a one Charles Xavier. Brooke says, I would love to see a Hydra Cap that could really make him a threatening villain. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's his fuzz? Goddamn, I can't remember anyone's name. But yeah, the dude that's playing Steve Rogers in the MCU to this point could be, well, if you watched the first Knives Out, you saw him take a villain turn, and he was fucking believable as a sociopath. So, yeah, he could pull off Hydra Cap so easily. It's up to Stanley's. Dude in the suit was Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. All right. I know a lot of people know him from Succession, which I have yet to watch. So much shit I have yet to watch that people are all like, this is so fucking good. Okay, but Some people say this is one Charles Xavier. They're close. Does anybody remember the rumors from a few months back about Emma Corrin, Chris Evans? Yes. Major acting chops. Yes. Does anyone recall the rumors a few months ago about Emma Corrin being cast as Cassandra Nova? Charles Xavier's twin sister, whom he blasted in the womb, and thanks to the fact that she also has massive psychic abilities like her brother, she was able to live as a mass of cells on the side of a sewer wall until she could form her own body. And then her life is about revenging herself on her brother. Yeah. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah. Comics, baby. Comics. You remember Alan? Nice. So, this is not Patrick Stewart's head. I'm pretty sure people are thinking it is because of the ears, but this, I am 99.9999999% sure, is Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova. In the void, because, look at it.
Cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Oh, that's a nice little flash. Oh, by the way, this is not shit I picked up myself. I'm not going to lie. I've watched like 4 or 5 different breakdown videos this week to aid me for tonight, so I am not taking the credit for really any of these discoveries. To be, just to put that out there. The only work I did for these discoveries for tonight was remembering the information that had been disseminated to me by others, like Real Talks. So it looks like Ancient Mai. Yeah, a bit. Brooke says, "Oh yeah, I've been hearing about the lore behind Professor X's sister. Freaky stuff. Yeah, she's unique." Oh yeah, in the comics, Xavier almost did kill his sister while in the womb. Insane. Yep. Stanley says, "Wasn't Professor X twin in the post-credit scene in one of the X-Men movies?" You mean when it was still Fox's? I don't remember. Not that I can recall, but I mean, y'all know me. That doesn't mean shit. So I'm not 100% sure on that one, Stanley's, honestly. Don't they also show some other variant of Wolverine wearing a white tux in the trailer? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, y'all, but there was this one little blip. Nope, a little bit more that way. Nope. Okay, you can't see it very well, but Deadpool... Okay, right here, you see these teeth? See these teeth right here and this big motherfucking tooth right here? Y'all know what that's from? Sci-Fi Quest. I'm Marvel Jesus. You're close. Wolvius Patch is the kind of the only time I remember him in a tux. No, you're right. But, we're getting there. Settle the fuck down, people. Have patience. So, you see these teeth and shit? In this bed behind the teeth? Remember how they showed Thor getting his little lightning shit going in Ragnarok? This is the Hulk's bed. This is the Hulk's bed from when he was on Sakaar. In Thor Ragnarok. So that was that. I thought that was a little nice tidbit. I can't remember who caught that one. I think almost everyone I watched caught that one. But
is about to change forever.
There you go, people. Patch. That is not Hugh Jackman, though. This is a different actor that they cast to be this variant for this scene. Looks like James McAvoy's head to you. if they're bringing McAvoy in, it considering they're dealing with Fox characters for the most part, he needs to be fucking Xavier. In no way should he be playing any other role besides Xavier or a variant of such. Yeah, my leg is just... Okay. But yep, there he is. The patch variant of Wolverine. Or not variant, whatever. Anyway. Wolverine as Patch. Now the question is, these little shoulders right here, do those belong to Gambit? Maybe. Chris Rock as Patch. I don't think so. That would certainly be a choice. Would not be the best choice. Actually, it would be a horrible choice. Wolverine is not from New York. The bald head earlier, James McAvoy. It's possible. I'm still pretty sure that's Cassandra Nova, though. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. That's always a possibility, to a greater or lesser percentage, depending on the situation, but definitely always a possibility. And that very well could be McAvoy after he got pruned. But I think it's Emma Corrin as his sister. But that's just me. So yeah, we have Patch Wolverine, not played by Hugh Jackman, and potentially him facing gambling across from Gambit here. Possibly Channing Tatum Gambit, even. Daniel Radcliffe as Wolvie. That was, that's been a popular thing ever since the subject of seeing Wolverine variants came up. Like, his name is all over the place for that. His name came up when talking just to be the new 616 Wolverine after the Secret Wars reset. It would not surprise me if this is Daniel Radcliffe, honestly. Like, homie's jacked now, people. Like, I don't know if you've seen him lately, but I saw a clip of him on some video, and Radcliffe has been hitting the gear and the gym pretty fucking hard. Daniel Radcliffe has said he wants to play Wolverine. Yeah? Oh, yeah, he wants to play Wolverine. Like, he's got the talent. He now has the build. It's just his face. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he can get as jacked as he wants. He can get the sideburns. He can get the fucking pointy ass hair. He's always going to have the fucking Harry Potter's face. And I don't know if the rest of the Wolverine-iness about him playing Wolverine could overcome that, at least for me. Channing Tatum's time as Gambit has passed. They need a young Gambit. If they bring Channing Tatum Gambit in, it'll just be for this movie. Maybe Secret Wars, but probably just for this movie. Ray says, bald dude chick could be Heather Douglas Moondragon. Most of Infinity Watch has already been introduced in the MCU. Oh. I have not heard that name bandied about, but that's interesting. Something else to think about. Thank you.
I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
It wouldn't be a Deadpool movie if someone didn't check Ryan Reynolds' oil. There's 2:47 here. I'm a little tired. Well, yeah, I know it. Yeah, you're 5 hours ahead of me, bro. Over there in Britannia. I know that's technically a territory. Shut up. Over there in the UK. I appreciate you hanging out late with me whenever you do. Same for you, David B. Any of you guys who's cool enough to hang out with me this late in Europe, fuck yeah, thank you very much. So, given that we've seen something from Ragnarok, hi Travis Mitchell, how are you tonight? I think we can probably all agree that since we saw Age of Ultron on those monitors, this is the forest from the beginning of Age of Ultron. We can all agree on that shit, right? The Stanleys. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. That's true. Deadpool is Wade Wilson is a very naughty boy, but a hilariously naughty boy. Bradley Bloomer, what's going on? Yo, Deadpool going to be good. I feel it. Oh yeah, no, Deadpool is going to rock. After this trailer, I am much less worried about it. Ray says Infinity Watch would give Gamora, Adam Warlock, and Nebula a new vehicle without Star-Lord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, at least for now, unfortunately, they've stuck Gamora with the Ravagers, and Warlock and Nebula are 2/5 of the new Guardians. Or a third. 2/6. I'm not sure. But they're in the new Guardians team. Led by Rocket. Is Deadpool and Wolverine the official title now? Yes. That is the title of the movie. But yeah, so we can all agree this is the forest from Age of Ultron, right? I think we can. So the big question on everyone's mind is what the fuck made Deadpool go from working with the TVA and Agent Paradox to slaughtering TVA agents? That has been massively speculated about. I have not yet decided on a theory. I would love to see your guys' thoughts in the chat, though, or in the comments if you're watching this on the replay. And also, I hope everybody hit like. Baron von Strucker Hydra Base. Yeah, yep, exactly. But Infinity Watch needs Drax and Pip and Thanos. Well, they can get Drax off of nowhere where he's babysitting. And Pip is hanging out with fucking Cupid right now. So, I mean, I'm not saying they can't bring them together. I'm just saying it's going to take some gathering. I don't think we might see Loki in this since it's multiversal, but I doubt it. Only because I think they're really saving him for Avengers 5 and or 6, since he's just sitting there at the end of time juicing the multiverse personally and turning it into Yggdrasil. You like the 20th Century Fox behind Deadpool? Yeah. I will say the most popular theory out there, and I can get on board with this, is he turns against the TVA agents because he finds out that after they snatch him and Paradox recruits him, they pruned his universe. Bautista is done with the body paint. We won't see him as Drax again. Yeah. That's true. Although I would say Drax is a character, I don't think there would be a massive uproar if they recast. Unlike other characters. So, like no one really gave a shit when they recast Rhodey. I feel like Drax is right about that level of no one would really give a shit if they casted some other large individual to be Drax. Alright, trailer time. And of course this reload is fucking sick. Oop. Where is it? Damn it. Okay, so that which snatched that dude is obviously Eliath. So it looks like that some TVA agents and Deadpool are now in the void. How they got there? Was it like a whole mass, simultaneous pruning? Who the fuck knows? But they're in the void, and that was Eliath, who's still there running around. Now, Here's a question: is will we see Ravonna Renslayer? Because when we left her at the end of Loki season 2, she was facing off against Eliath. As long as it's not Dwayne Johnson, yeah, no. No, he's busy turning complete heel for WrestleMania right now. But yeah, no, I don't want him anywhere near Marvel, really. Mostly because his ego would demand much more control than he actually deserves, and we'd get another Black Adam. Which, while a fun movie, still not a good movie. Fixing the arm. Okay, now, so many people, so many ridiculous fucking people, and filming live action Moana, I guess. Maybe. Can you smell what the Drax is cooking? Well, from what I saw in the Guardians movies, it's nothing pleasant, and generally out of his ass. So many ridiculous people saw steel-looking mask and cape and was like, it's Doom! No, motherfuckers, it's not. No. This is not Doom's mask. This is a brown, burlappy-looking cape. It's not Doom's voluminous green cape. Motherfucker's hands are bare. And he's using a goddamn machine gun. Like, seriously. Not Doom. Rob says the only fun part of Black Adam was when the screen went black after the credits ended. I thought the action was fun. But yeah, and some people literally still think it. I don't understand. Motherfucker looks more like Sand People, right? Yeah, I would buy people mistaking this dude for a fucking Tusken than like Doom. You did a reaction for this trailer and pointed it out, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was a thing, and for some reason, some people it's still a thing for. I don't get it, but okay. This is another interesting thing that people pointed out. These are not the same design gloves that Ryan Reynolds is wearing. And it has long been rumored that we would get a Lady Deadpool in this movie. So if you put that together and the fact that these really are not large-looking hands, we might be looking at the hands of Lady Deadpool with dual Uzis going. I think it's probably some mercenary or something. Yeah. I mean, he's someone pruned from somewhere. Probably somewhere in the Fox universe, because that appears to be basically what they're dealing with right now. Which makes sense, because Feige wanted Secret Wars, or wanted the multiverse saga to kind of send the Fox characters off in a way they didn't get a chance to be sent off before. So, does feel like the humor from the first movie is back? Yes. I mean, the pegging thing was a direct reference to the first movie for National Women's Day.
God, I love this part.
And Pyro's back. Okay. I can't really zoom it. I don't know how. But here it is. Probably, at least for me, Marina Baccarin is Lady Deadpool. I'd be okay with that. I mean, Marina Baccarin can pretty much do any damn thing she wants, and I don't care. I just don't care. But yeah, here for me is the true gold in this entire trailer. Right here. This, once zoomed in on, actually I could pull up an image of it if y'all want to give me a minute. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe after I'm done with this. But this is issue number 5 from Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars. And on the cover of Secret Wars number 5 is the face of Doom. So this tells me that they are 100% adapting the Hickman version of Secret Wars rather than the one from the 80s. And that we are for sure getting Doom. I know it's long been rumored that we're going to get a post-credit scene of Doom, but this tells, at the end of Fantastic Four, but this tells me Doom is taking over as the big bad from Kang. Probably after Avengers 5. And I hope they do it somewhat similarly to... I don't know. I don't care. Just give me Doom. God damn it. But yes. That tells me it's Hickman's run that they're adapting. And that Doom is going to be the big bad. As he should be, because he is the big bad of both Secret Wars runs in the comics. Hint for the next movie, most likely. Could be. And the Doom thing could be, at a minimum confirmation of the rumors we're getting him in the post-credit scene in Fantastic Four. But I also think the fact that this is Hickman's run confirms that that Hickman is what's being adapted. And I'm pretty sure Michael Waldron loves him some Hickman. And he's writing Avengers 5 and 6, so... Anyway, that's the part I'm out of this trailer that I didn't know about that I'm most stoked about. And then, of course...
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I love how it says this film is not yet rated. Well, it's going to be R. It's gonna be R. Travis Mitchell says, one possibility... Oh, yeah, Travis of the... You got some dope theories. One possibility I just considered is Deadpool is sent to kill the heroes of the MCU, Deadpool deciding not to, which causes them to try and kill him. Yeah, that is a possibility. I mean, we do know that at least one section of the TVA is out trying to collect heroes from across the multiverse. Now, whether Paradox is running an evil cell inside the TVA, like that one Lady General was in Loki Season 2, it could be another one of those situations. Sci-Fi Quest says, hey, all, let's hit the like. Yes. Listen to Sci-Fi Quest. He is wise. But, Brooke says, I actually think that would be a cool theory. Imagine Deadpool has to kill the MCU heroes, but is unable to do it and turns to the TVA, or turns on the TVA, thus ensuing in a huge fight. Yeah? Yeah, Paradox is going to double cross him in some fashion, I think, is going to be the inciting incident with him wanting to kill TVA agents. The question is how. Is it just going to be by lies? Is he going to prune Deadpool's universe that he just got done fixing for himself behind his back? I'm pretty sure Paradox fucking him over in some fashion is what's going to cause that. The question is, what fashion did they choose for the movie? Brooke says, don't quite trust Paradox at all. He does seem to have suspicious motives. Yeah. Rob says, I am secretly hoping Deadpool kills Steamboat Willie in the movie because the copyright lapsed and Steamboat Willie is now in the public domain. That would be fucking hysterical. Oh my God, that would be hilarious as shit. Travis Mitchell says, I do think it's more likely that Paradox is tricking Deadpool to going to a world that can be pruned so Deadpool can't regenerate in any way. I never even considered that one. Well done, Mr. Mitchell. Well done, and thank you. Ray says, since we saw Pyro, maybe other members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants? Yeah, I mean, it could be other members underneath those masks. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be randos, you know, in their doom masks. Fucking morons. But yeah, so we got that trailer on Sunday. Then there was Monday. And then Tuesday rolled around. And then reviews started coming out for this movie right here. And the reviews started coming out. And they were not speaking well of this movie. And then more reviews came out. And they were not speaking well of this movie. And then more reviews came out. Guess what? They weren't speaking well about this movie. This movie is... I have not seen it. I don't know that I'm going to, especially when I have yet to actually find a positive review on the interwebs anywhere for this movie. I haven't seen one. Not one. Yeah, that is true, Rob. Unfortunately. And I guess it was because of some fucking just random fight between people that ended up with people spraying. Travis says, we find out they find Deadpool because he started a Patreon OnlyFans where he leaked the No Way Home set photos of Maguire and Garfield as well as of him and Wolverine from the movie. Oh, damn. You know what? That is actually a really good idea. And it would actually fit with Deadpool, especially the way Ryan Reynolds handles him, quite perfectly. Stanley says, and somehow it's worse than the Marvels. Madam Web? Dude, I saw, just within that first batch of reviews that came out, I saw multiple people say Morbius was better. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Twidex verse, or if you're familiar with Matt Ramos, better known as Soups, Matt Ramos. Ray says, I actually like Mobius. Mobius... in my lifetime, I've seen worse. That's about all I can say about that. Stanley says Dakota Johnson fired her agent over the movie. Yeah. Madam Web? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard multiple people say it's worse than Morbius. I've seen multiple people say it's the worst comic book movie they've ever seen in their life. Yeah. But on the flip side, we also learned Tuesday that the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer set a new 24-hour viewing record. Now, evidently, there is some question about that because Disney included the Super Bowl views. So, maybe or maybe not, it was record-breaking. But either way, it's still probably the most popular Marvel trailer in, I couldn't even tell you how long. And it's yet another indication, actually probably since No Way Home. This is probably the biggest one. And what that tells you is people will show up for Marvel if it's quality. Regardless of whether you agree, whether you think the number should have been combined and it is record-breaking or not, even if you take away the the Super Bowl views, it still garnered well over 200 million views online. Prez says, finally watched the Marvels and I somehow didn't hate it. Oh, I didn't hate it. It's definitely not the worst MCU movie. It made the lowest amount of money, but it's not the worst MCU movie. That honor still belongs to Love and Thunder. Well, Mobius was better than Dracula Untold. See, I haven't seen Dracula Untold, but you know what's funny? Mobius, Madam Web, and Dracula Untold, along with a few other movies that all suck, all have the same two writers on them. It's still a solid marker of interest. Oh, yeah, for sure. Travis Mitchell says, there will be a scene where Josh Brolin shows up as himself, Deadpool recognizing him as the voice of the Xfinity ads. Right? Yeah, that's funny. He did call him Thanos in Deadpool 2, which was kind of funny. But yeah, so Tuesday was interesting. Marvel got really good news with the views, and they got really shitty news with the reviews. Deadpool views good, Madam Web reviews shitty. So that was Tuesday. And then Wednesday, premiere day of Madam Web. Feige says, fuck this shit. We need good news. So he gave us this. In a Valentine's Day card. Confirmation of the fantastic forecast we've known about for months and months. The same cast Jeff Snyder broke 6 months ago is now confirmed, officially. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, a.k.a. the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, brother of Sue Storm, a.k.a. the Human Torch. And Eben Moss Backrack as Ben Grimm, a.k.a. the Thing. And we get Herbie, too. And who the hell know? We have no idea who's going to voice Herbie. Sci-Fi Quest says, I haven't searched this, but what has Dakota been in since 50 Shades that were any good? I have no fucking idea, bruh. No clue. Brady Bloomer says, I went to see it on Valentine's Day with my girl. She really liked it, and I thought it was underwhelming. I felt like I was waiting for something to happen for the entire movie. I wanted to like it. Yeah, a lot of people have said they were waiting for something to happen for the entire movie. That is a common observation of that film. Travis Mitchell says, imagine we get a scene with Thanos meeting OB, both recognizing each other from an adventure as kids. Cue clips of the Goonies with Thanos CG'd in the place of Josh Brolin and Cyndi Lauper plays. Fuck, I forgot Josh Brolin was the oldest kid in that, wasn't he? Holy shit. God damn it, I'm old. Travis Mitchell says, Dakota was in Peanut Butter Falcon with Shia LaBeouf, which was awesome. Okay. I was today years old when I heard of that movie. Wife hair. But yeah, so this is our official cast now, even though we've known who the fuck was going to be the cast for months. Final answer, chat. Let me have it. What say you? Alan Copeland says, according to a rumor shared by Scooper My Time to Shine Hello, Henry Cavill has been offered and accepted a mystery role in a future Marvel Studios project. Yeah, I saw that. It's interesting. I have no idea what the fuck it is. Still can't believe Eddie Munson is Johnny Storm. Travis Mitchell says, I do have a poster of Dakota Johnson that's on my wall. Dakota Johnson's dad on my wall of his first album. Oh, okay. What's up, Jared? How are you tonight, man? Thanks for coming in. Eddie Munson is Johnny Storm, yeah. Well, evidently he's been super impressive on Stranger Things, so away we go. We'll see. Like, him and Pedro are the two I've seen the most complaints about. I have not watched Stranger Things, or I don't think I've seen anything with that kid in it that I can, so I really can't speak to his talent. I've seen a few things with Pedro in it, and motherfucker can act his ass off. I do hope they do more than what they show here to make him look like Reed. Like, a little more at least. I mean, they do have the hint of the white shit here at the temple or whatever, but... Like, he either needs to be barefaced or grow as much of a beard as he can for filming and have them CGI in the rest later. That, like, he needs to be barefaced or full bearded. Like, no more Pedro stash. It's gots to go. Oh, he was greater on Stranger Things? Okay, cool. Travis Mitchell says, calling it since it's in the 60s, I think they're going to meet Chris Evans' Captain America as he's returning the stones in Endgame. That would be dope. I would be here for that. That would be sweet if they fucking did that. However, Travis, you have proven more than once that you are much better at coming up with this shit than the people that work at Marvel Studios, so I doubt it. So I fucking doubt it. But, possible. Quest says he can act his ass off, but he doesn't like helmets. Yeah. Right? That's why people when it was first rumored he was being offered a role, period, people were like, he'd be a good Doom. I'm like, there's no way in fuck he's going to play Doom if he's only voicing the Mandalorian because he's tired of wearing a helmet. He's not going to go from a Beskar helmet to a Doom mask. Like, it's just not going to fucking happen, bruh. Pedro's in too many things at the moment. Well, it depends on how they space him out, honestly. Ray Gould says, Google the Eddie Munson Metallica scene. You would approve. Okay. Yeah, hell, we might even check that out later in the stream. Remind me if, you know, when we're done talking about what we want to talk about and people want to see it. I got no problem with that shit. There's always a bit of a hangout time when I'm done yapping about what I plan to yap about. So, and I know people have problems with Pedro and a few people have problems with Joseph Quinn here, but like I said, I don't know Joseph Quinn. I've seen plenty of Pedro to know that I think he can be a Reed no matter what anybody else thinks. I mean, isn't he filming something else right now too? No, he just got done filming The Last of Us. Or didn't he just get done? He just got done filming something. But I don't think they're starting to film this till summer? Or is it next month? I can't remember. I think he's filming this next. I think. I'd have to check. If one of you wants to IMDb it, that, you know, feel free. Travis says, I think the casting is perfect. Vanessa Kirby is the one I'm least familiar with, but I love it. The only improvement to this was if they... Fuck. Mailed these cards physically to everyone? No shit, right? Sci-Fi Quest says, Pedro is a popular actor right now since Mando, so not surprising he's busy. I'm stoked for him. Yeah. Like, I've been defending him this whole time, so I like really hope he pulls it off, or I'm going to be eating a lot of crow and catching a lot of shit here and in every other chat I participate in on other channels. So don't fail me, Pedro. Don't fail me, bruh. I want to know when they introduce Tease the Beyonder and who will show up in that role. Well, I'll tell you, the most popular theory right now is that due to the fact that they have said that they are going to be recasting Kang. The popular theory is that the Kang that got sucked into the time engine or whatever the fuck that was at the end of that dumbass Quantumania movie where he lost to the Ant family like he should not have, like Kang never should do. The popular speculation is that he's going to end, like, when he went into that, whatever he got sucked into, he ended up in the Beyond verse, and he's going to come back as Beyonder Kang. This makes the 4th version on screen of F4. Hopefully they get it right this time. Yes. I would very much like for them to get it right this time. Sci-Fi Quest says, hey, Disney has screwed great actors before. Just saying, am I wrong? No, they've definitely fucked over plenty of actors in their time. Rob says Cavill could play Weapon X. He has the look. Rob Liefeld used in X-Force. Oh. Yeah. It's someone has already speculated that Cavill could be a Captain Britain. I mean, which would make total sense because he's still built like Superman and he's British. But if you'll recall, they spent most of What If Season 2 building up Captain Carter, who is running around in a Captain Britain outfit with a British flag on her shield. So, Cavill is too tall for Wolvie? Yes, he is. Well, so's Hugh Jackman. Like, it... to cast someone like that's actually Wolverine's build is difficult. Cavill could be Hyperion. Yes. That would be dope. Marvel's other Superman equivalent besides Sentry. Yes. All right, I think we can move on from the Fantastic Four official casting because, frankly, 90% of that discussion happened before it was official because we basically already fucking knew what it was anyway. And we have also reached it at that point. My cup has gone dry, people. So I'm going to take my traditional pause. Wow, 20 minutes later than I normally do. Refill my cup, empty the bladder. Didn't they already cast Sentry? Yes. Bill Pullman's kid. Bob from Top Gun Maverick. Tom Hardy would have been a good Wolverine. Yeah. Oh, he would have made a great Wolverine, but he's also too tall. Trez Mitchell says, I wonder if it's one of the splits in the multiverse the Four get stuck in. The gamma radiation from Hulk's snap hitting them. Well, they're starting the movie in the 60s, so I don't think it will be that. Carl Urban could be a decent Wolverine, potentially. Yeah. But he's, again, Hugh Jackman's over 6 foot tall. Like, it's almost impossible to... There's plenty of actors that could be a good Wolverine if you do not worry about the height. Like, that's just the realist. Cavill could also pull off young Magneto, Mr. Sinister. Yeah. Well, we have young Magneto. His name is Michael Fassbender, and I don't want anyone else. But yeah, he'd be dope as Mr. Sinister. That's a good fucking call. Wife wants me to join her in the hot tub. Oh, yeah. Bye. Get in there. Throw one for me. Make her call you chillin'. He was too good. The Witcher role was eye-opening. Dude, he was magnificent back when I first saw him on Showtime on The Tudors. Like, I was like, who's this motherfucker? I like this motherfucker. He good. So. But yeah. Need to fill the cup. Empty the bladder. I'll be back shortly. Oop, need to turn the music back on. Since we're done watching that other shit. Cool. Alright. There. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Please don't leave! Please don't leave. Hello again. Thanks for hanging. Cheers. All right. Rob says Kevin Hart would be a perfect Wolverine, height and build. Yes. But he would have to be cool with them doing a voiceover Darth Vader style. Because him actually speaking, no. But yeah, other than that, it'd be cool. Stanley says, didn't realize Wolverine's like 5'3". Yeah, he's fucking short. He's a little angry adamantium enhanced fire plug is what he is. Speaking of Wolverine, though. Not only did we get a smidge of Wolverine in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, so we'll be getting Wolverine July 26th. But on Thursday, just to make sure That Madam Web was secondary in our minds. Will you stop it? What the hell? That's not what I wanted. The fuck happened there? That was weird. Okay. Pause the music again. There we go. Boom. We got this beauty. Sci-Fi Quest says, sorry, can't hang too much longer. Need some sleep. But, oh, yeah. I'll be on Sidetrack tonight. Maybe see you in the chat. Oh, for sure. Take care, pal. And may the Schwartz be with you all. Hit that thumbs up later, all. Thanks, man. Appreciate, again, I always appreciate you guys in the UK staying up late to hang out. It's fucking awesome of you. I appreciate you. Get some rest. Brooke says, I think Cavill as Hyperion or Beyonder would be cool. The lore behind the Beyonder is pretty cool. Yes, it is. So it'd be cool to see him on the big screen. Oh, we're going to get some version of the Beyonder for sure. I mean, Beyonder is, well, the Beyonder is in the first Secret Wars run, and then Beyonders, plurals, are in Hickman's run. So yeah, the Beyondverse is key in both runs of Secret Wars. But yeah, just to help us forget about the shit-tasticness of Madam Web, we got the trailer for X-Men motherfucking 97. And just right here in the first scene, you got a Colossus with a barbell. You get a picture of Scott and Jean. This old-ass fucking TV. Do you know why? Because X-Men 97 is picking up right where the original X-Men show that ended in 96 left off. And we got this awesome trailer.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now. Now.
See, what they didn't show you right there was Lalandra flying him off at the end of the original one. Brooke says, oh yeah, X-Men 97 looks dope and love the theme song of the show. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. I love this animation. It's so... It's cleaned up, but it's still very much like the original animation.
The professor entrusted us with his dream.
Now, I don't know why they're showing the coffin. Because he did not die at the end of the original X-Men. He was put in stasis, and Lalandra, Empress of the Shi'ar, took him off to space to cure him. So I don't know what the deal with the coffin is. I mean, is it possible that she couldn't cure him? And that they actually are killing his ass off for at least, some of this show? Possibly. X-Men 97 will be watched like I did it in college, just with a different hangover. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, I what's up with that coffin is, that's one of the things that's causing a lot of speculation, and like I said, there's a few possibilities. Lalandra could have failed, and they could have actually killed him. It could be some kind of play. I don't know. We'll see. And then of course we have the crowd that we're used to seeing, the anti-mutant crowd. Friends of Humanity sign even. We all remember them.
No matter how dark it is,
Oh, you fucking hoe. All right.
Local
Now
listing.
it's pissing me off. Someone brought up the significance of that being yellow, but I can't fucking remember what it is. Come on. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the coffin. Got these guys. All right, there was a sentinel arm there, but it's not playing it. Now, this is Genosha.
We get this done by working together as a team.
I guarantee some people are going to complain about this. I haven't decided yet. You'll notice this is a toothpick and not a cigar, though. Now, we all know why they would have changed it to a toothpick. I don't really care that they did, but I guarantee someone somewhere is going to be like, what the fuck? Woke! Yeah, because they got rid of cigar. Fuck off, dude. But, yeah, it'll happen. I guarantee it'll happen.
Keep buzzing in my ear.
I love that Storm has the mohawk emotion. Bishop. Now, here's the question. Is that actually Jean, or are they doing the Madeline Pryor thing? That's what I want to know. Is this actually Jean Grey and we're going to get a daughter? Or is this Madeline Pryor and we're going to get Nathan? Cable. Which will it be? I wonder. Now that's sick. Charging up Wolverine's claws? Fuck yeah.
To me, my X-Men.
Aw. Nice. I'm excited. March 20th.
Magneto.
Ooh.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. So, Morph is now non-binary, apparently. Well, I mean, Alan thinks, you think it's Jean? Could be. Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense considering, you know, what his mutant power is. It's like I mean, for someone who can be whatever he wants, whenever he wants, I would say specificity when it comes to him is probably moot. Just given the nature of his powers. I suppose that would apply to Mystique as well. If, you know, they wanted to. It says, as for the cigar becoming a toothpick, I see dying Charles telling Logan to stop smoking. Logan says he'll just regenerate. Charles reasoning that's no reason to keep destroying himself. Well, I swear they've had that conversation a few times anyway. But yeah, they could write it that way where he's doing it to honor Charles. I'd be down for that. That's cool. I am super hyped though. I think it looks good. It looks like they're adapting some really cool shit. You know, they're bringing Genosha in. They're bringing Magneto in to run the school, which I can't remember the name of the run, but there is a run where something very similar to that happens. Like, I think Xavier dies for a minute, and Magneto takes over the school and ends up going through a redemption arc. So, I mean, if they adapt that, that'll be pretty fucking sweet. The question is that Jean Grey or Madeline Pryor? And if it's Jean Grey, is that going to be Rachel or Hope Summers? Or wait, one of those wasn't actually her daughter, though. Which one was her daughter? Rachel, I think, was her daughter. Yeah, so is it Madeline or Jean? Is it Cable or Rachel? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It'll probably be Jean. But I'd love for them to bring. I mean, but Sinister had a pretty decent amount of exposure in the first X-Men cartoon, so it wouldn't surprise me if they bring him back and, you know, they already went through the whole Dark Phoenix thing in the first season, though, right? So her disappearing from that is what gave Sinister the opportunity to create Madeline Pryor and fuck with Scott and get the kid he wanted. I don't know. So it's probably Jean in that case, but it'd still be dope if they went the Madeline Pryor route. Yeah. I'm stoked for it. They dropped all kinds of fun little Easter eggs in there. Yeah, I think that show looks dope. I'm super hyped for it. March 20th. Oh, you know what, guys? I almost forgot. This upcoming Wednesday, the 3-episode premiere of Bad Batch Season 3, the final season. I'm fucking stoked for that. We're going to get pretty decent quality Star Wars for 12 weeks. Maybe only 10. I don't know if they're going to do a couple of double episodes like they did last time, too. But we're getting a 3-episode premiere out of a 15-episode season, so unless they do double episodes, it'll be 12 weeks. If they do a couple double ups like they did last time, it'll be 10 weeks. But regardless, we got 2 months and change of the Bad Batch coming. Fuck yeah. Travis Mitchell says it would be crazy, but since Brolin already does Thanos, and what if it'd be cool if Cable shows up voiced by him? Yeah, that would be sick. I'm hyped for Bad Batch Season 3, Brooke says. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's something else I thought I wanted to look at. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. A little more Fantastical Four stuff. Javier Bardem is still the top choice to play Galactus, who is the main villain still in the Fantastic Four movie. Brooke says, my only worry is filler episodes. But since it's the last season, I don't think that will be an issue. Oh, also the Ventress appearances. Oh, I know. I'm so stoked for Asajj Ventress being back. So, yeah, it looks like Bardem is still, and Marvel is working out filming around his schedule. How nice of them. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have Javier Bardem Galactus as the big bad. And then there's this. Marvel is now meeting with actors to play Silver Surfer. So, y'all remember, was it last week? I think it was last week's stream. Where on the hot mic, it had been brought up that Anya Taylor-Joy was no longer going to do the Fantastic Four. And I posited, or I put forth the idea that it's possible that while they're, like, it is well known that lots of rewrites are happening on the Fantastic Four script, which is why filming got pushed back to whenever the hell it is currently. And that with Marvel's general shift in how they do things lately, I put forth the idea that it's possible that they might flip it back to Norrin Rad. Now, many people say actors. When they say actors, they mean both genders. So it is entirely possible that they're looking for another woman to play Juno. Which is who I think that Silver Surfer is going to be, since at least based off the rumors that this Fantastic Four is going to originate in a different universe than the 616. Because in the comics, in a universe not the 616, Juno was a female Silver Surfer herald of Galactus in that particular universe. So, but it is also possible that they will not stick with a female. And my theory could end up proving correct. It's Disney, so I doubt it. Oops, stop that. But maybe. Trying to think, was there anything else? Oh yeah, Doctor Doom will reportedly appear in Fantastic Four at the end of the film. Casting won't be figured out until after filming starts. Well, we'll be waiting impatiently for that news. Christopher Nolan says he would love to make a horror film. Well, someone get him a damn fine script yesterday. I think that's about it for this. And unless y'all want to talk about some AI. Yeah, Bardem, Nolan, Paramount Plus, blah, blah, blah. Lizzie Olsen again. 2025 superhero movies. Valentine's Day next year, Captain America Brave New World. May 2nd, Thunderbolts. July 11th, Superman Legacy. 2 weeks later, The Fantastic Four. That's going to be interesting. There's a couple episodes and at least 1-2 episodes of Bad Batch released. Okay. Couple of 3 episodes. And all right. Wow. I wonder if they're knocking it down to just 8 weeks with all that shit then. I'm going to have to find that actual schedule and figure that shit out. Keegan-Michael Key is still my hot take fan cast for Silver Surfer, but it won't happen. Yeah, probably not. And I still don't know about this. I feel like, when they haven't even started filming Fantastic Four yet, and they expect it to be out next summer. I feel like Fantastic Four is going to get pushed to this November slot where Blade sits, and I feel like Blade's going to get pushed to 2026. And October 2nd for the Batman 2, who gives a fuck? But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Marvel had all that shit happen this week. All that shit. Fucking wild ass week. What do y'all think? Do you think Marvel is actually starting a comeback based on all this stuff? Oh, just one other quick little point. X-Men 97 is the first time we're actually seeing actual X-Men in the MCU. By the way. That's their introduction. Because that comes out March 20th. 4 months before Deadpool and Wolverine. There's one comic where it happens, so imagine if we see Doom and it's revealed to be John Krasinski again as a variant of Reed Richards who becomes Doom. People would be mad, though. Yeah, they'd be pissed. If they're going to bring Krasinski back, they need to do it as the Maker. Brooks says, given the viewer numbers for Deadpool 3, I think it can make over $1 billion at the box office potentially. Well, it needs to. and help the MCU turn around its misfortunes. It needs to, but yeah, that trailer makes me think it can. Those release dates, I think, are a bit wishful thinking. Some of them are, yeah. Definitely. Brooke Chen says, as for Madam Web, hopefully it becomes forgotten over time given its disappointing performance at the box office. Well, it's going to be shit on for at least another week. I can guarantee that. Maybe 2. Because we still don't have the final box office numbers for this weekend because they're still tomorrow for its opening weekend. And then a lot of people that love to keep track of that stuff are going to want to see how big of a drop-off it gets next weekend. So, yeah. Trevor says, I didn't consider we could get a Council of Reeds where all the previous reads appear. That would be insane. It wouldn't it be dope? I'd totally be down for that. Hell, you could get double Krasinski. Or you could get the kid from the last iteration as the Maker. Okay. Any other questions, comments, thoughts? Brooke said, oh yeah, isn't the Maker a main part of the Ultimate Spider-Man 2024 comic? Did some quick reading on the Maker. He seems just as formidable a villain as Doom. Well, he should be, because he's an evil variant of Reed Richards. I can't remember if he is an Ultimate Spider-Man or not. Yeah, he's an evil variant of Reed Richards, so yeah, he's definitely as formidable as Doom. Or fucking close. Don't forget, Doom's a magic user as well as a scientific genius, so. I suppose you could call him a warlock. I think that would fit. I don't know if wizard applies, because Doom's not nice. Wizard kind of has nice connotations. Warlock really doesn't. You hear the word warlock, you're like, ooh, yeah, bad magic user. Tyrus Mitchell says, which other pre-MCU Marvel shows movie... God damn it. Which other pre-MCU Marvel shows, movies, series would I like to see continued? Pre-MCU? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I still haven't watched Legion yet, but I've heard good things about that, so probably that. Both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man I'd like to see more of on their own. At a minimum, I want an Amazing Spider-Man 3. Got to see how he deals with the death of Gwen Stacy. What else is there? I'm good with no more iterations of Fantastic Four pre-MCU. Cloak and Dagger was good, yeah. And The Runaways. I don't think I've seen The Runaways. Charles Mitchell says it's inevitable, but I think we may get a Spider-Man 1994 revival. Are you talking about the Spectacular Spider-Man animated show that was done right around the same time as the original X-Men cartoon and the head crossover? Yes. It'd be insane if they pull off a revival for all of these animated shows, then have their own animated crossover. Yeah, well, like I said, they crossed over that X-Men and Spider-Man a couple of times, I think. Chris says, I wonder if we will get a Council of Reeds post-credit scene or something. I mean, we saw the Council of Kings. It'd be sick if we got a Council of Reeds post-credit. I don't know what movie they would do that in, because unless they did a mid and a post-credit scene for Fantastic Four, where one of them was Doom, because one of them is going to be Doom, and where the other was a Council of Reeds, that'd be fucking sick. That would be really sick. And also fit right into the multiverse saga. Yeah. Travis says, I would love a portal sequence in Deadpool 3. But it's the pre-MCU crappy versions of characters. Like live action Howard the Duck from the 80s, Morbius, etc. Yeah. That would... Oh, you mean... Okay. Like all those losers start flowing in through portals. That'd be hilarious. That would be actually pretty funny. I would enjoy that. As long as something bad happened to them very soon afterwards. That would be great. All right, is there anything else? If not, it's a time to go. I'm going to get on out of here. But if there's something on y'all's minds, I am more than happy to chat with you about it. Griff, in at the end. Travis Mitchell, the 80s Howard the Duck is a film I've loved more each rewatch. Okay. I think it deserves its time. Also, that Howard would fit very well with Deadpool. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, even if they modernized it, he'd still fit pretty well. Like the one from the Nebula episode, the first episode of What If, where Nebula was what if Nebula was in the Nova Corps or whatever. Tresma says Deadpool goes back and make sure Howard does it with Leah Thompson. Chris says, damn, I just got here. Yeah, dude. I started 2 hours ago almost now. Well, yeah, no, if you got something you want to talk about, I'm cool to hang. But if it slows down to not, I'm out of here. Chris says, well, a portal sequence, but all they do as soon as they come out, but they all die as soon as they come out of the portal. Yeah, that'd be great. That would be hilarious and very Deadpool-y. Brooke says the dynamic between Howard the Duck and Deadpool would be funny. Not going to lie. Yeah, that would be hilarious. It would be absolutely fucking hilarious. You know what Marvel character I'd totally be fine not seeing again? Korg. I'm kind of over Korg. Like, honestly, I'm kind of over Korg. He was fun in Ragnarok. He was aight in Love and Thunder. He was one of the less bad parts. And he was alright in that first episode of What If, but I'm kind of over Korg. I wouldn't mind not seeing him again. I don't necessarily want him to die. I just don't necessarily want to see him again either. Yeah, I'm kind of over Korg. Transmitter said, Deadpool finds a dying Silver Surfer from 2007 begging for the board, so Deadpool just takes it and uses it, leaving him to die. That would be great. You mean Korg was great in Ragnarok? So self-indulgent in Thor 4? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't mind. I thought he was entertaining in Ragnarok. I was cool with him in Ragnarok. And then, I'm just kind of over him as time has gone on. He started out all right, but now I'm just kind of like, Me too. Yeah. Yep. It's going to be interesting. Brooke says, I can't wait for the amount of insults Deadpool and Wolverine are going to throw at each other in Deadpool 3. Should be... Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I imagine their banter will be quite entertaining. It's going to be interesting to see what gets announced at SDCC this year. Like, there's a lot of speculated about projects that are, a lot of projects being talked about that haven't really been announced yet. Just like rumors about plots and at what they're going to adapt and all that kind of shit. It'll be interesting to see which ones actually get announced this summer. Can't wait for that Josh's stream on that. That'll be dope. Twill be dope. Press says, have you heard about the Midnight Suns Thunderbolts news Josh briefly mentioned? Yeah. My time to shine hello is tweeting about. Was it my time? But yeah, they were one of the scoopers was tweeting about that there is going to be a Midnight Suns movie, and I'm like, that's cool. I am totally here for a Midnight Suns movie after the reboot. Like, after the shit-tasticness of phases 4 and 5, they cannot fuck around with side shit anymore. And while the Midnight Suns is dope, it really doesn't have too much to do with the multiverse saga. Like, after the reboot is really the time to really start getting into the supernatural side of Marvel. Like, I'm totally cool with Blade coming out now. I mean, because Blade rocks. And introducing the supernatural side of Marvel before the reboot is, that's cool. I don't think it needs to be delved into until after the reboot, though. Like, that's itchy. Yeah, getting deep into that stuff and really starting to set that stuff up should wait till after the reboot. That's what I think. That's just my opinion, though. Travis Mitchell says the only thing Midnight Suns has to do with the multiverse is Morbius, but having that version of the character on the team just doesn't feel like it would happen. Well, right now it probably wouldn't because Sony's fucking stupid, and they own him. Oh yeah, that's right. There's news out that Nick Cage is being looked at for a live-action Spider-Man noir show. I think Nick Cage should run very far away from live-action Sony Spider-Man stuff. I'd be here for it if Marvel Studios was doing it. True. I wonder if Thunderbolts will have anything to do with the multiverse towards the end. Like, specifically towards it, I don't think so. Around the edges of it, I think they'll be evolved around the edges of it just because I think Tiamat Island is going to be introduced in that as well as in Captain America Brave New World. Or not introduced, but dealt with on some level. And, of course, Tiamat Island is a stillborn celestial, and celestials are cosmic. They created the multiverse in the first place. So in that way, yes, they will be tied into the multiverse saga. Will they be tied in any meaningful, deep fashion? Maybe. I mean, they'll probably be in Secret Wars because, everyone's going to be in goddamn Secret Wars, but yeah, I don't know that they're going to be very significant to the saga as a whole. They're more of a Earth-based team thing. They're not really a cosmic part of. They're not really a part of cosmic Marvel. They're Earth-based Marvel. So, probably not. Travis Mitchell says, I think Galactus will be retconned into a Celestial as he already looks like one. Maybe. I mean, we both know Feige is not doing direct adaptations. Like Civil War was. I mean, it had registration, and it had Cap versus Tony on the appropriate sides, and that was about it. Other than that, it had very little to do with the comic Civil War. Prez says anything Sony is scary. Now, how the hell they got No Way Home right is beyond me. Well, it's because they worked with Feige. It's the same reason Homecoming and Far From Home were good. It's because they did those in cooperation with Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios. Madam Web poop because they did it on their own. Mobius poop because they did it on their own. What Sony needs to do is fire all their current live-action writing staff and bring over their animation writers, because the Across the Spider-Verse movies are fucking dope. Stanley's you out. All right, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in. Transmission says the original Civil War had a bunch of superheroes filming a Jackass episode and blowing up a neighborhood, so I think Feige and company made the right choice with the film. Yeah, the inciting incident was I don't think. No, they weren't filming a Jackass episode. It was. No, I might be thinking of the wrong thing. But yeah, it was Civil War was pretty wild. No, I was thinking of how Civil War 2 started. Never mind. That's what I started thinking of. Anything else? Anything on your mind? Bueller. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody, whether you are here live and participating in the chat or just live and lurking, or if you made it all the way to this point on the replay. I am so grateful for you guys. I appreciate all of you. Transmission, I'm off to the gym to work out. I'll work off the Girl Scout cookies. Oh, yeah, I do. It is Girl Scout cookie time. Shit, I need to buy some. It says I may head out soon. May watch some more Luke Cage or do some gaming. Yeah. Go with Luke Cage. It's a good show. But yes, I am so grateful and appreciate all of you for being here in whatever fashion you've been here. Please hit the like button on your way out if you didn't. Hit it on your way in. If you're watching on the replay, please leave comments. Tell me what you think about everything that's been going on, everything I talked about. Any theories or speculation you might have, I would love to read all about it and let you know what I think about what you think. Is there a Prime stream tomorrow? I left a message in the Prime stream part of the Discord, and no one's responded to me. At least not directly. I'm going to have to check that. But, yeah. So, thank you so much for hanging out here in the basement with me again. I appreciate all of you. Hope you had a good time. I did. I love doing this shit. You all know it. I love having you guys here. I love talking nerdy talk with dope-ass people. And you guys are all dope-ass people. So have a good, safe rest of your weekend. And always remember, there's always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement. Peace, y'all. Be safe. One more time, thank y'all for being here. I had so much fun. I'm only 33 subscribers away from 200, and I'm ready to have a celebration stream. So share this stuff out. Tell your friends. Take their phones and subscribe them to me and give them back to them when they're not looking. Let's get this channel up to 200. Let's grow this community. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Do all the liking. Do all the commenting. Do all the chatting. Do all the sharing. Let's do this shiz. But in the meantime, have a great and safe rest of your weekend. I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you later.